Alright guys, so it's finished Bournemouth 0, Arsenal 3. Arsenal moved to the top of the Premier League after beating Bournemouth by 3 goals to 0 today. This is the first time Arsenal won 3 opening games in a row at the start of the season since 2004. And yeah, we've done it in style by beating Bournemouth by absolutely battering them, literally dominating the game. 3-0 today at the Vitality Stadium. And of course I'm here to give you a match review as we always do, guys. And goals came from Martin Odegaard, he scored twice. And of course William Saliba, as well as his news chant as well, which I absolutely love, guys. And yeah, Arsenal absolutely dominating Bournemouth by 3 goals to 0 today. We're going to go through the game, of course. And yeah, it feels really nice. Like, this time last season, I was ranting. I was feeling ranting after we lost 3 games in a row. Brentford, Man City and Chelsea. Now this season, it's a complete contrast. You know, we've won Palace, Leicester and Bournemouth, and these 3 wins have been very, very good as well. We're the highest scoring team in the Premier League as well so far this season, so that's good to see that we're actually scoring goals now, which we sort of did struggle a lot to do last season. So it's good to see that we actually have a decent attack now. We can actually score goals, and defensively we look very good as well. Now it's not easy to go to the Vitality and keep a clean sheet. Bournemouth have a very good home record, and the last team that actually beat them at home was in the FA Cup, and it was Bournemouth. But since then they've been on a very good home record, so it's not easy to go there, keep a clean sheet and batter them 3-0 as well at the same time. So yeah, and although the last 10 minutes they came into the game a lot more, Bournemouth, I thought they had some good chances. I thought apart from that last 10 minutes, I thought we were superb throughout the whole entire game. And yeah, the game was already set and done when Odegaard scored 2 goals in 10 minutes, which is really good from him. And obviously people do know my thoughts on Odegaard. I think he's a very good player. But I said he needs to add goals to his game, and that's what he's doing this season so far. If he adds goals to his game, then he's going to be such a good player for us. Simple as that, guys. And obviously the lineup we kept the same. I couldn't get it up on the screen, guys. Yeah, so we obviously kept it the same as Leicester, and yeah, obviously it did work. And of course, talk about William Saliba, right? Oh my days, this guy is such a baller. Literally, right? He scored an own goal against Leicester. And he responds today with an absolute beautiful finish to make it 3-0. And you know, even if he didn't score that goal, he still would have had an absolutely outstanding game. Once again today, didn't put a foot wrong. I don't think, obviously, apart from the own goal, right? I don't think I've ever seen him make a proper mistake apart from that own goal, of course. Like, do you know when you see like Ben White, for example, right? Gave away sloppy. Granit Xhaka today as well gave away sloppy passes. Saliba hasn't done that once yet that I can remember of. Like I think, oh, really, mate? Yeah, he hasn't done that yet, and you just got to show how good of a centre back he really is. And yeah, obviously, as I said, if we go through some of the players then today, who I thought had a very good game, Zinchenko, first off, that's superb once again. Yeah, Zinchenko is absolutely brilliant. As to Saliba is superb. My man, he's going to have to go to Martin Odegaard. Of course, he'll get 2 goals, and probably one of his best games in Arsenal shirt for a while. I thought a player who hasn't scored in all 3 of his games yet is, of course, Bukayo Saka, but I think it will come. He didn't have a bad game today. He didn't have a bad game. He just didn't really have that chance to get a goal today. Gabriel Jesus got unlucky with the offsides to make it. We could have beaten about 5-0 today, to be honest, guys. And obviously Martinelli doing bits again. Granit Xhaka didn't have the best performance as he did, of course, against Leicester, but didn't do. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Same to Thomas Partey. Ben White at right back. I mean, obviously I prefer Tomiyasu at right back. If I'm being honest, I think Ben White at right back. There's times where he got the ball today and he should have crossed it first time, but he didn't, and he took an extra touch. But enough about the negatives, guys. The positives are we've won the first 3 games in a row, right? Which we expected on paper. We expect on paper to win, to beat Fulham, to beat Aston Villa, even to beat Man United, even to beat Everton. We could be 7 games top of the league, you know, and that's what I'm hoping for. And on paper we should be doing that. And as I said, this is the first time since Arsenal have won the opening 3 games of the season since 2004. And that season we Arsenal Invincibles, I think we finished 2nd as well that season. So, you know, and I know it is against teams like newly promoted, so Bournemouth, who are probably going to go down this season as well. I know it's against Bournemouth, and I know it's against Leicester, but Leicester and Crystal Palace are 2 very good sides, 2 really good sides. And so yeah, we don't want them, and of course Bournemouth and Fulham is up next. Fulham is going to be a very tough game for us. They beat Brentford today, by the way, 3-2. They drew Liverpool and they drew Wolves. Fulham are no mugs, guys. Yeah, they're no mugs. So next week, Saturday, big game coming up against Fulham, obviously I said in my preview that I thought we was only going to win 1-0 and keep a clean sheet, but obviously we should have won about 4-0 today, and we absolutely battered them. As to that last 10 minutes, yeah, really was a bit poor from Arsenal, but I do think that's due to the fact that we was already 3-0 up. We was like, yeah, just sit back for a bit. So that doesn't worry me as such, but it was like that last 10 minutes, they had some very good chances, Bournemouth, and I was like, oh, hang on a minute, if they need to go here, and then they get another one, we could be in deep trouble. But anyway, that didn't happen, of course, and we dealt with it. 3-0 win to Arsenal. We're top of the league, guys. Arsenal going to win the league. It's about time. And then, of course, I'm not getting carried away. It's just a joke, guys. But let me know, guys, what you thought about the performance down below. Of course, I'll be out for the player ratings as well. I'm going to try and get a fan cam out today. I don't know if anyone wants to come on. I have to text a few people to come on. But yeah, overall, very happy with the performance, and we moved to Fulham on Saturday, guys. And yeah, smash that button, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.